Okay, no, I'm gonna have to restart. I can tell you right now it's gonna lag and shit. He really likes Mario, so we are going to the new movie. Oh, okay. I need to see the new one still too. I have yet to watch it. Why aren't I hearing anything? Oh, my Elgato's still trying to like connect to. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now it's coming back in. Although my Elgato was freaking out there a little bit, but I mean, I'm chill. I really like the first one. I am gonna forewarn you. I did hear the second one wasn't great. That's also what I heard via TikTok. So, but I feel like I should just a little warning. But I think it's the safe. But no, have fun though.
Right. A little to the left. Watch your pivots. This is a high-performance vehicle, not one of your snow-plowed jalopies.
You know, if you're so concerned
This guy's
about
sharp
your
fin.
precious ship shark
TikTok
fin,
is the
you
perfect
can
source.
try
I mean, that's like my only
I don't
like.
participate in the manual
Oh well, actually,
labor.
I just feel
want
nowadays that's like
Mark my words,
the
Flynn.
only way you
The
can really get
Illuminator will
yourself
like the
out there
Skylanders way
as like
any blizzard chaos can throw at
a
them.
way to throw
Well,
yourself
thanks
there.
for the loaner. It's
Oh, I'm not,
really,
Marshall. I'm not saying
you
don't see
know,
the movie. I'm just like I said, I'm
is
just
there like a
forewarning you.
switch or something to turn it
No,
on?
seriously, have fun though.
Nothing like that.
Listen, I'm
You
just saying.
focus
I
enough
think
to
it's
it
probably
and
still
it does
fire
the
though,
rest.
from
Really?
what I saw in the like, because I watched the
What?
trailer
Wait,
obviously.
Flynn,
It looks
God.
fucking great.
My eyes!
So is this blinding
But-
light, permanent?
but-
Flynn!
Like I said, I assume it's gonna be absolutely goated. That's all I can assume.
Another smash hit.
There we go. Ugh.
Way to go, Skylander! You got the
But
Illuminator
also,
and
I
the
don't know if I said thank you to either.
Kaboom!
Actually, said thank you to either of you for
Now that you
joining the
have
Discord. But thank you both
you'll be
for
able to
joining,
travel
Pichu
through
and
the
Marshall.
treacherous blizzards in the Frostfest Mountains. But
Need-
be
I need.
careful,
I gotta have the
Skylander.
Discord,
The ancient
cooking up,
Frosthound
so
really
then
is there,
I can
and
build
the
a
Chaos
community
evil
better.
minions aren't far behind.
The Illuminator is on Sharpfin's ship. Find him at the air docks when you are ready to find the Frosthound.
I'm ready to find the Frosttown, man. I'm ready. I'm hyped. I'm psyched. That caffeine's still kicking.
Good luck, Skylander.
I had it
know you
like
can
6
find the
hours
ancient
ago.
Frosthound.
It was a new one, and clearly it worked. I also think it was because I didn't like at work. I didn't like do much, so I think it's because the fact that I didn't like. I drank how much caffeine, but I didn't do much physically, so I didn't like burn that caffeine energy off. I think that's why I'm like talking so fast and I'm all over the place. But like I said, I need to chill out for a sec.
Yeah, it's a travesty, all right.
I had the I think it's actually the Rocks energy drink brand. It's called like Zoa or some shit like that. My mom got it for free, so I tried it. Some Jewel Osco, online thing. But wasn't bad.
So,
I also don't like to
I
support The
told her
Rock
there were
though.
no hard feelings. Then I turned her undead, burned her castle to the ground, and
Very
froze
big
her village
ego
into
that
a
guy
vast eternal
has.
glacier.
Oh, you're so bad.
Look, we're wasting time. Now that we know where the ancient is, we need to go after it with everything we've got.
Oh, attack, attack, attack. Chaos, you're so predictable.
I suppose you have a better idea.
Of course I do.
Ugh, really, Mother? Puppets? Are you planning on boring
I see
them
with
to
the
death?
picture you put in the
Oh, I think you'll find
in the
Miss
Discord,
Wilda
Marshall.
here is just full of surprises.
All right, the snow globe says it's a little to the left. If you say so. You gotta hand it to those elves. This is awesome.
Just keep an eye out, Flynn.
We don't want to run into any
I think I remember when like those things were actually like around and like there was ads for them back when I actually had cable.
Cake. How did I get stuck carrying this thing?
Despite what happened earlier, I'm still the lookout, and sharks don't have eyelids.
I have eyelids. If I didn't have them, then how could I do this?
I don't see your point. You know what? Let's just stay focused.
It's Billy. Is that its name?
What now?
I said I think I remember when like there was like actually ads for them and stuff back on cable TV, which for all I know there still is because I haven't had cable TV in a long time.
Even if you don't have eyelids.
But you never understood the hype for them? I don't know. I always thought like, well, to be fair, I never really played with stuff like that. I was that kid who always had like trains and like trucks. I was that guy. But I also never understood the hype for them either. Like I said, I also didn't play with the same genre of toys that the target audience is for.
No problemo. The Frost Owl said this magic illuminator lighty-mabob could find its way through anything.
I forgot what they're even called.
First, tell us more about.
But no, I remember the ads. I remember my grandma hating them too, because I used to live with. When I had cable, it's because I used to live with my grandma. I was saying she. You're gonna switch. Oh, Marshall, you're gonna switch to Twitch. You want your messages to be seen?
Where'd he go?
I don't blame you. I just like to stream on YouTube too, because then it's like. It's hard posted without me having to go back later, download the Twitch stream, which will take a sec because my computer isn't the best. It'll take a minute, and then I'll have to go upload it. That'll take a while too, but it's a fugler. That's what they're called. That's what it's called. Ugh. But no, like I said, my grandma hated them. She was always like had some issue with But it's not even like it's not even like it's because she's like an old lady. She weirdly like keeps up with the times. To be fair, she's also a pretty young grandma. Because I mean, I'm almost 19. She is 59. So she was 40 when she had a grandkid. So I don't know. I feel like it's pretty young. But this guy needs to die. But oh, and Pichu, I'm gonna let you know too. I told Marshall this earlier, but I have a 59 is crazy young. I feel like my one buddy, his mom is 59. And I was like, so your mom's the same age as my grandma? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy. What? Which, to be fair, I feel like 59 for a. But oh, Twitch crashed instantly. I don't know. You must just not have good luck with Twitch. To be fair, I don't know. I've tried when I was streaming on Twitch on my phone earlier. It crashed like twice. So, but no. But Pichu, what I was gonna say is, in the Discord I have a game request like Google form. I don't know. You've not seen it, you might not have. I don't know. But if you got any requests, put it in, cause don't worry, I still have all the Swapforce and the other 3 games, but I don't know how much. Like I don't know. I have no idea what I'm gonna play after that. That isn't just me playing. I don't know, Marvel Rivals with my friends. You requested Portal? Portal is a fun fucking game. I love. Oh my god, Portal is actually real. I haven't played it in a long time though. Say last time I played it during like peak COVID, when like everybody was out of school. Like I was in 7th grade when COVID happened. So it was during. It was either the end of 7th grade or the beginning of 8th grade, because everything was still hella COVID-y. Is when my buddy I went to someone else's house most of the time actually during COVID. and they had Portal on their computer and Portal 2, and I played all of it, and I loved it. I was playing it during class, obviously, but like I said, it was so fun. So, actually, I gotta go. See you later. My time to pick up what I'm going to get at the Botoba place. I go for it, dude. Like I said, Discord's there, dude. I'm trying to start a community going, man. Use it as much as you want, man. Trust me. But no, Portal, like I said, is a fun game. What do I do? Oh, I'm just going over here. But me and my girlfriend, I keep telling her and I need to play. I met the voice of GLaDOS last year. That's actually crazy. What? Fuck, I missed that. But the only famous people I've met are the voice actors for Rick and Morty. The new ones, not the old ones. Not the one who beat his, who was, arrested. I feel like I should specify that. The new voice actors for Rick and Morty I met. Hang on, guys. I met them at, it's called C2E2. It's basically Comic-Con, but for Chicago. But I only met them. Met Trevor from GTA 5. How was that? Because I've heard mixed things about meeting him. So I'm actually curious. I've heard people be like, yeah, he really hates the fact that he's so well known for being Trevor. He was like, but I just curious because all this I've heard from random ass people in comment sections. So I'm curious. How was meeting Trevor from both of you? Was he a nice guy? He seemed pretty nice. Okay. But along with Michael and Franklin, like I said, I love GTA 5. I played the whole story mode. Back, years ago though. Because I think I beat the story mode when I was in 6th grade probably. But because I was really bored the one day and I started playing GTA 5 story mode because I was really poor at the time. Me and my mom were really poor at the time, so there wasn't Wi-Fi readily available 90% of the time. So I was like, fuck it, GTA story mode, and I loved it. It was actually pretty fun. But no, like I said, that's really cool actually. I would love to meet him. I'd love to meet Franklin's voice actor specifically, just because I love Franklin. But so he was pretty okay, good.
Only a swap Skylander with a
Well, I forgot it was there because I'm tweaking over here. But okay, I'm glad that it isn't a bad experience like I've read from TikTok comments. That's why I asked though, because I don't always want to put my opinion in on something like that from not from random ass sources that are just TikTok comments, because half the time it's probably people who haven't even met them. Because that's how TikTok is. But okay, but isn't a chili dog a food? Is this what a chili dog's made of? Bum ass really thought he was gonna hit me with that bullshit. I feel like these Evil Eyes guys are never that hard when it's the first time you see them. But I feel like every time after that, when they start adding new enemies or multiple of them, that's when they start getting a pain in the ass. I'm gonna target this one though. Take him out one at a time. Fuck, I missed. I lost track of which one was which. I guessed right though. But no, like I said, I've only met Rick and Morty voice actors. Oh, actually, I don't know if either of you watch anime, but I did meet the voice actor for Madara, the English voice actor. Wait, Rick and Morty people got arrested? Okay, the original voice actor, which is the guy who does almost the voice actor for 90% of the show. He got charged with and arrested with domestic abuse because he was hitting his wife. But there's a new voice actor. It was one guy who voiced most of the characters too. But there's a new voice actor for Rick, a different voice actor for Morty now too. Which those I met. I think they've only done now it's been probably 2 or 3 seasons they've done, which would be the most recent 2 or 3. But like I said, they haven't done many just because of the fact that, you know, it was a couple of years ago when this happened, but still. Okay, these zombies are fucking me up. Okay, okay, I gotta. Wait, no, like I said, it was kind of fucked. I actually really enjoyed Rick and Morty. I've watched it all. I also met the voice actor for like Jerry and Summer, which I talked to the voice actor for Jerry, but it had nothing to do with Rick and Morty. Because the voice actor for Jerry is, if either of you have watched Fallout, the show Fallout, okay, I need a, is there like anything food-wise back here? But no, if you've watched the show Fallout, there's a guy towards the end of season 1 who has a, he has only one eye. He's like a Cyclops basically, but like he's just a normal dude. And the actor for that guy is the voice actor for Jerry. And I asked him, why did he only have one eye, but he still had 2 eyebrows in the show? So I asked him about it, and he was like, I have absolutely no idea, but that's a pretty good question. And even like, I wouldn't say like his bodyguard, but the people who are like by him, you know, that are like clearly there as like some kind of security, were even like, wait, what the hell, you're right, because they watched the show too. Which it wasn't even my question, it was my girlfriend's question. But she was too, she's very socially anxious, so she was too scared to ask herself. But like I said, that was a good time though. C2E2. But no, like I said, I enjoy Rick and Morty. Pretty good show. It's one of those stupid adult cartoons, but it also weirdly gets to like some depth, like to the characters and stuff like that. So it's a pretty good show. Pretty good show. Boom, boom. Fuck me, fuck me. Come on. I really need to lock in here. I'm taking things too fast right now. I gotta like, I gotta go nice and slow with this, you know, with the Nuzlocke stuff. Oh, I don't think I put in the title that it's a Nuzlocke this time. I think I forgot about that. Whatever, it's not that deep. But I just realized I don't think I wrote Swapforce Nuzlocke. Actually, I'm really curious. I'm gonna risk it. Can I deflect these? I can. Okay, good to know. If I need to, I can just shield them. I can't deflect it, but I can shield them at least. Oh, it does. Wait, it does deflect. The hell? I must have just shielded it because I must have been only in like the explosion effect of it, not the actual raw hit from it. But I think I gotta go this way. But let's see. What's what random nonsense I could fucking talk about? Oh, as I mentioned, I recently on Saturday I watched Project Hail Mary. Very good movie. Very good. Very funny movie too, actually. I do recommend Project Hail Mary. What else? I don't want to talk about, you know, because I don't want to like say anything about the movie. But it, like I said, it was very good though. So if you're ever looking for a movie to watch, go right. On Easter. Oh wait, Peachy, because you're from the Netherlands, you won't know about. Have you ever heard about Portillo's? Actually, either of you? Do you know what Portillo's is? The like franchise? So I need to see if I need to explain anything about Portillo's first before. But it's a restaurant franchise. No? Okay. That one no is good enough. I must explain another way. Okay, so Portillo's is a Italian beef place that's only like, it's a franchise. Remember, there's like a bunch of locations, but it's only in Illinois. I don't think there is a single one outside of Illinois. There might be like one in like Wisconsin, but it's all like Chicagoland area type of things. Not only in Chicago City, but they're only barely on the outskirts of it. But they have the most fire chocolate cake. Yes, they're an Italian beef place, but they have crazy good chocolate cake. And for a limited time, every once in a while they do like limited time, like during the spring they do lemon cake also. But they did a birthday cake for because it was their however much anniversary. And oh my god, their fucking birthday cake was actually fire. Hang on, if you want, I can I can put a picture of the cake in Discord. But it was so fucking good though. It was so good. That's what I brought for dessert for Easter. It was the Portillo's cake. Oh my god. But no, Portillo's in general is fire. Hang on. I just have to go to my fridge. Hang on. Taking my fucking headset with me though. But here, there's like, you get like a little inside view of it too. It's so like nice and moist and shit too. Oh my god, it's fire. Actually, like some of the most lovely things in the world. But oh, also, I don't think I ever said also Pichu, thank you for following me on TikTok. I forgot to say that also, I think. But but yeah. Pretty good. Like I said, it was so good. You know, I'm debating having a slice of it now, but no, I don't need it. I gotta keep my slim figure.
Thanks, Skylander. Now we can get back to playing volcano games. You should stick around and try some. The Frost Hound is way at the top of the mountain, Skylander. But as long as you have that magic light of yours, I'm sure you will find him.
Thank God I have my magic light of mine. Also, has it switched to like who's strong in this zone? I feel like I've been playing him for a long time, but I could have just like not been paying enough attention and just not noticed. Oh, man. Boom. Oh, look at that. Timed it up perfectly. Oh, this. Okay. Like I said, it's a. But. Oh, and I probably should ask. How was everybody's Easter? I forgot to ask. Spend time with family at all? It's like, forgot about Jesus. I've been thinking about Easter, but I forget that like, Easter just happened. Not really. You didn't do anything for Easter? Is Easter a big thing, like in the Netherlands at all? Like, I have no idea. No? Okay. But I don't know. For all I know, it's like a hella American thing. Anything over here? No. Okay. It's pretty big. Okay.
Skylanders of the
Ooh,
water
hang on. I am gonna switch
stronger
now.
in this
Because
zone.
this homeboy's got enough screen time, but well, I know it's like because Easter isn't like a. It's because it's like technically a Christian holiday, so it's like I know like other countries celebrate it, but I just didn't know actually if it was that big outside of the U.S. because it's how some Christian Americans can be without getting into politics or anything like that, but I say a lot of them are very proud of their religion. Is all I'm gonna say. That's why I was curious. But I say back when I was a little kid, I just saw it as the day I got a bunch of fucking free candy. But I mean, honestly, that's not very different from how I view it nowadays.
Stronger in this zone.
But
Roll with the punches.
so what? You didn't go on any Easter egg hunts? To be fair, I didn't either. I haven't done that in a long time. But perfect time. God, okay, I keep underestimating the Chompies and just not paying attention to them right now. But let's see. Boom. This is the strat. You activate them all, and then you loop. Oh, fuck! I ran right into it on my own fruition. But then you loop back around, and boom, clear ass pathway. Oh, they're giving me gingerbread cookies every which way. No, the chocolate eggs here are so expensive compared to normal chocolate. Like, are you talking chocolate eggs just like in general, or are you talking about Kindered eggs? It's, so I wouldn't be surprised if Kinder Chocolate does do like a Easter thing specifically. I'm just curious. But it's also, you know, it's just because it's Easter, so they can upcharge it. And in general, okay. But actually, well, yeah, sorry, I'll finish my thought, which was you know, they just upcharge it because it's Easter, so they're like, people are gonna need to buy it either way. What are they gonna do? Not celebrate it? So you know that's exactly the thought that's going through their mind. It's just we're gonna get all these suckers for every dollar they're worth, you know. But no, you guys actually have the normal Kindered eggs. Still in America, we have the fucking it's some weird version because dumbass, I don't know how, but people were choking on them, which I understand it's like a toy inside food. But like, it's pretty fucking obvious what's chocolate, what's not. At least I feel, you know. But no, that was a huge. So you guys actually still have the. It made me think of it just because I mentioned Kinder eggs. But you guys actually have normal Kindered eggs there, not the fucking stupid just. Because like ours are just like, we still have them, but they're just like, instead of like actual chocolate stuff being inside there, it's just like a. It's all just plastic, and then there's a like, it's almost like a chocolate like. How do I even explain it? Someone probably choked on it. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. Is someone choked on one, they sued, and of course they won. So then Kindered eggs, like that type, were outlawed, and they can't be sold like that here in America. Actually, I have there's a family friend we have, and she's Polish, and like, you know, she lives here, but she used to live in Poland and stuff, and her parents visit Poland very often. She still visits Poland very often. But last time she went to Poland, though, she did, she, as she likes to say, smuggled, two of, the normal Kindered eggs, just so, like, you know, we could at least, like, try them and see what, you know, how, like, what they were, because, you know, it is different. But, which, I mean, the chocolate tastes better, but it's also real, it's chocolate, not some weird, just, like, chocolate like sauce. No, it's not sauce, it's more viscous than that, but it's just like a weird, it's almost like they just melted chocolate and it's like you just eat that. It's just They also have a weird like crunchy ball thing in there too to add like, well, probably literally just to add crunch. I'm just saying, she's cooking right now. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Was Drillbot from Giants too. I was so excited for that boss fight when I was playing Giants.
You never really had a chance. I'm the one who pulls your strings.
I do gotta say though, I do think Drillbot has her. I'll be honest with you. But at the same point in time, she was kind of cooking there, and I've never realized that like she was cooking something up there. But she's also a pretty easy boss fight, I'm not gonna lie. At least from what I remember. It's been a minute since I played Swapforce, like how it's been with all the other ones. But yeah, I just remember it being this most of the time, and then eventually you have to go shine some light at her stage, I think. But like I said, pretty good singer though, pretty good singer. And her and her little puppets, I gotta admit, she was aura farming with them too a little bit. Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh no, okay. Yep. I beat the shit out of her for a sec, even though I would never hit a woman, but because I'm a very huge feminist. If you didn't know, I make sure to let my girlfriend know that all the time.
Thank you, thank you. Please hold your applause till the end. There's still a lot of show to go with
Flashbanged her?
surprises in store.
I mean,
Stay in your seats and don't
actually, I was about to say, what's worse, a flashbang or just all of a sudden a giant spotlight blinding the shit out of you? But I think a flashbang would be worse. But no, you just God, poor Miss Merelda, I just realized. We pull up on her. To be fair, she's like working for Chaos and stuff. But we pull up on her and we just like show up on her stage and just start going, yeah, I want to kick your ass. Flashbang her with her own fucking studio lights. Like, she was just putting on a show, man. I don't really know. What even was she doing for Chaos? Like, realistically. I feel like she doesn't deserve what's happening to her at all. I feel like this is very,
Nice moves out there, Skylar.
unjustified here.
I think you've got star potential after all.
I mean, like, cause I'm sorry, like, even if Chaos sent her here for whatever evil thing, she clearly wasn't doing it because the fact that there's a giant fucking stage here. I mean, like, realistically.
I'm the one pulling all the strings. No eating
shit.
in my theater.
I'll eat whatever the fuck I want. Sorry, Mesmeralda, but still.
I'm not wearing makeup.
You're wearing a whole gown, but you're not wearing makeup? That's an interesting, thing. She's the Jester King's had medieval times. Dude, she's like that one, picture that goes around all over TikTok because of all the black pill bullshit that goes around, too.
You're in for a
But-
special treat, Skylander.
Okay, but
Many have
why?
tried to reach the
Actually,
third, but have
no, I'm not gonna
always
say that because I
stepped away
heard it
by
from a
performance.
TikTok. I'm not gonna act like that. But no, like,
On with the
she
show.
gotta be a pretty fire jester. I'm just saying though. But why are we taking down the jester? Poor, like I said, this is so unjustified. Like she's
Wow,
kind of just
such
like
amazing
doing her own
talent.
thing.
I think you're ready to put it all together. Call out the spinning dancers.
But no, apparently though, jesters, according to what I was gonna say though, you know, was apparently jesters were the only people who could actually make fun of the king
La, 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 la.
back in the day without being fucking beheaded.
My eyes.
Now, obviously, I assume it was lightly making fun of. I doubt like they could say very much, but I thought that was gonna hit me.
Impossible.
But I have,
Never seen anyone
like I said,
perform
it's from a
like this.
TikTok, so I have no idea if that's actually true or not. I could just be spitting straight shit.
Looks like the chorus doesn't like your moves. I'd stay out of their way if I were you.
Oh my,
Keep up with
ow,
the others,
ooh,
or you'll
god
get
damn.
cut from this show.
Wombo fucking comboed my ass, Jesus. Well, I just lost 2 lives right there. Thank God he has fucking 3 of them. Holy shit. It probably is true. I mean, because you gotta think about it. You know, sometimes, you know, you gotta be funny by roasting them. I mean, that's why, like, the roast, like, things that people do exist. But, like I said, I doubt they could probably say that much, though, without being bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, they probably couldn't do any, like, personal attacks. You know, like, you couldn't say that they're, well, like, you couldn't say, it's probably like you could call them, I'm just gonna use the example. You could call them, like, ugly, but if you made fun of their nose, you know, then it's straight to the fucking, rope for you, buddy. Or guillotine, whatever they were using. I've been saying beheaded the whole time, so it'd be guillotine. But I was thinking of, being hanged, too.
The show stops for nobody.
I don't know what the medieval times' favorite method of, you know, killing its people were.
Very impressive. But let's see how well you dance. Hey, no outside food allowed in the theater.
Sorry, I got a little angry. Whatever, we got Cinder. But damn, first one down. First one down. On the second boss, too. Man, never mind. I take back my, my Mesmerelda was pretty easy. I gotta admit, she's a good bit harder than I remember, clearly. But, you notice I got mad? Yeah, I might have overreacted a little bit. come on, I don't want to have to do another phase. Thank God.
You're the one who hold my strings.
Man, even in death, she's still going hard. Like,
Portal Master, rank up.
damn, we already have 3 of them. How much more of the game is left? Doesn't feel like there's very much then. Because what? All there would be to save the last one in Chaos.
This is remarkable, Skylander. Thanks to you, 3 of the ancient elementals have been saved.
Only one remains, the ancient tree spirit, and she is safe and well under the protection of the treemen. She has been waiting for her fellow elementals to return to Woodburrow, and now that they are all here, she will be coming any moment.
This is
Sick.
wonderful news. Shall I begin preparations for the eruption ceremony?
Marshall, you're back. You're about to pick him up. Are you nervous? You scared?
Rufus, we've just received an urgent message. Chaos has been spotted near the Phantasm Forest. He's going after the tree spirit.
Oh dear. How did he find her so quickly? Skylander, you must go at once.
Go to Sharpfin. He knows the way to Phantasm Forest.
Sharpfin seems to know the way to everywhere. Little suspicious, little suspicious. Seems to know the way to exactly where I need to be.